Hi guys, welcome. It's me, Nerman. I just came from. Holy shit, that's some Jewish hair. Anyways, I just came from the city of Wales. I have a lot to tell, negative and good. I think I should start with the good. I went to a couple of really cool stores, got some really nice things. I was able to get myself Still Wakes the Deep, Banisher, 2 PS5 games that I was kind of curious about. Then I went into a little thrift store, got myself Mario Party 5, Mario Kart Double Dash, and best of all, in my opinion, and the most expensive one of them, but I got it for a good price, bargain deal. We were not arguing, but we were like bargaining which price should we take. Sly Raccoon, yeah, everything complete, manual, disc, just everything, and I was so fucking happy to find this. The condition is decent as well, so whoever sold it to the guy back in the day, yeah, he made sure that it stays in a good condition. Yeah, thanks to this, I have a pretty good fucking GameCube collection, a pretty cool Sly Cooper collection. I'm very happy about that. Then I went to a comic book store and got myself Batman of the Death. It's funny, if you turn it around, it looks a bit stupid, but it's a little comic book about Batman in black and white. Oh, I forgot, inside, Sonic Gems collection. This is for Oscar. I bought it because one time I bought him the game and it didn't have this game inside, it had SpongeBob inside. So I decided, you know what, fucking hell. I saw it for $10, I'll take it. But what kind of dumb price is $9.90? You know, I would have had no problem if the guy just said $10, but $9.90, come on, man. I was paying with cash on top of that. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. The guy was friendly. And I got a novelization of one of my favorite games of all time, Sacred 2. I hope that it's as funny as the game. I got a manga called Kagurabachi. I don't know, something with Yakuza fighting or some shit like that. Looks fun. I got Mobile Suit Gundam Origins, big ass book. Bought it for my brother, but he has it already. Fuck it. Then I got this, which looked so interesting to me. Doombreaker. This is a manga? Wait, is it even a manga? It's not read it from a different side, but it looks like it's from a Japanese person, I think. Whatever, let's say it's a comic book with full color. Maybe Korean. I know that they like to put some color in their mangas. But mangas are comics anyway, it's like the same shit. Then I got a Star Wars book, an old one, Star Wars Galaxy, for my brother. That one is for him for sure. The cover is so weird. It looks like a screenshot from Star Wars Battlefront as a cover. Weird. Veronica Whitney Robinson. What a name. I'm gonna put these games to the side. Right now I have no use for it. I mean, that sounds kind of awful when I say it like that. I do have a use for them. Just not in the way that you guys think I may. Sly Raccoon coming up here. I'm gonna put Banisher and that fucker down there. I know this looks horrible what I'm doing, but I'm gonna change it later. Then these 2 games down here. I feel like my GameCube collection is like almost at a complete limit. I don't know what else I would like to have. For sure, Doshin the Giant. What's that one game called? F-Zero GX, and maybe a Kirby game or 2. If I can find any of that, I'll get it. This CD, I don't fucking know. In fact, I'll remove the price tag. Or you know what? Just keep it in there. I'm gonna put the CD just in here for now. Yeah. By the way, look at that. This is one of my proudest fucking finds as of lately. Wario World. Finally, I have this fucking game. It took me approximately 5 years of a hunt to get it for a good price. This one was just $50, you know, for how much this fucking game goes by. It's insane. I'm gonna put all the comics down here, because I think this is where they look the best. Yeah, this is a good place. Yeah, Keeper's Toll, I'm gonna... Toll. It's a stupid word. I'm gonna play this fucking game now. It's a Vampire Survivor type of game. Bullet Heaven. In a dark fantasy setting, I think it takes a lot of inspiration from Dark Souls and Diablo. But mostly Dark Souls, because they straight up stole so many bosses and enemy designs, it's not even funny. The Pyromancer looks a lot like something from fucking Dark Souls, the Monk 2. This one is more of a Diablo shit, and that one as well. Then the last two are just kind of generic fantasy. Whatever. I've already finished the game with the Necromancer. I am now on my little path to finish it as a Pyromancer. And the way you finish the game is quite different than others. You just have to completely level up the character. You don't even need to do the last level. Although they do have some special objectives. That's why there's like a big exclamation mark on them. This is maybe going to be one of the shortest streams ever, because I think my mom will come soon. I will do one round of this fucking game and then, yeah, keep it at that, maybe. So you can see I'm shaved up, no beard. I decided to go like, oh yeah. The reason why I chose this game is a different one too. It is a perfect game to just play and talk while playing it. This is the first time I hear the music of this game. Okay, I'm gonna try the hard mode on this level. So, when I went to that city, I had a decent fucking time. It was really fun going around. I went to the first store, which was a comic book store by this very friendly guy. He's always super friendly when I go there. He's always super helpful. Last time we talked about how good The Last Story is, which is like this Wii game. Today we didn't really talk like last time, but that didn't matter. I didn't care about that. However, I really liked going into his store. He gave me everything for a decent price. I was surprised by how cheap it was. Then I went to the second store, which is kind of a thrift store run by this Arab guy. And I have to say, last time I went there, he was kind of neutral, kind of silent. Today he was chatty, very fucking helpful, might I add. He has a great collection of things. He has a lot of electronics, a lot of fucking video games from all different platforms, old and new. It's kind of a bargain store, so you can like bargain with him what kind of price. His idea may be what kind of price you would buy it for. That's what we did today, and I got all of these games for pretty damn good price today. I spent under €100 at his store. It was quite nice, I have to say. And he helped me, like, find the specific games I was looking for. I remember he had Project 03 in that store. Unfortunately, it was gone this time I went there. It was not there anymore. It was not there anymore like last time. I found the Silent Hill collection, which is like this gigantic PS2 box with all Silent Hill games in there. And I was about to buy it. He said $200. I was gonna bargain. Can we do 150? Or maybe 120? He would be alright with that. But then I noticed something. It was incomplete. It had all the manuals, it had the entire box. But Silent Hill 3 was missing on that. And then I was like, you know what? Then I'm not gonna take it. And he was like, okay, I may have it in the store somewhere. In case I find it, I'll keep it for you to decide. You come next time and you can buy. I'm like, okay, that's good. Let's do it like that. Yeah, so I bought Sly, I bought the GameCube games, all for a very decent price. And I went away. We talked a bit. We were talking about how stupidly expensive shit is when on eBay, how the prices there make 0 cents. It's just fucking video games. Why would they be this expensive? I agreed with him. It is kind of stupid. I agree with him 100%. I don't see why the like retail market for video games is this awful. Sly Cooper, a fucking game that was mass produced by Sony. Why the fuck would I pay? That's what eBay says. People on eBay, they sell that game for 150 bucks, sometimes even 200. I'm like, why? Why the fuck would I? This game was mass produced for the PS2 back in the day. It's an exclusive title. By Sony itself, they pushed the game. Why the fuck would I pay that much for it? You know, even the fucking HD trilogy is cheaper than this. But I said, okay, you know what? We're gonna go down on a way lower price because this is just too much for me. I work at a supermarket. You have to understand me. Like, yeah, you're right. So we got it for a good price, and yeah, all was fine. I went out of the store happy. Same with the comic book store. It was all super nice. Can I just say how jealous I am of this city, by the way? It's the city that's right next after my city. My city is so fucking boring and lame and has barely anything in there. Then you go to this city and like, hell man, they have like all of these cool fucking stores. Our city has none of that. And I refuse to believe that the fucking mall ruined our city culture. I refuse to believe that. I just think it's the people, not the mall. Because that city that I went to today has fucking 3 separate malls. All in the same fucking area. And you're trying to tell me that, I don't know. You're trying to tell me that it's due to the mall that these stores in the city closed down? I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. But yeah, then I went to the store that was right next to this nice store from this very friendly Arab. Holy shit. It was some old fucking grandpa owning that store. And I was downright confused. Why the fuck would this guy instantly shout at me when I enter his store? And he was not some foreigner, he was a fucking Austrian guy. Once again, I don't want to be like this, but these fucking Austrians leave me no chance. They proved to me once fucking again that they have no dignity. And their moral compass is falling lower and lower. This fucking Arab guy who's been here in Austria since what? Since the early 90s even. I think even earlier. My brother says this guy's been there since ages, since he was a little kid. This guy's so fucking friendly to me. He had human decency. Then I go to the store right next to it. The guy had the same fucking wares. Electronics, video games, books. That guy was first off late. He was supposed to open the store at 10 o'clock. He opened it up at 10:15 or something like that. I went there at 10:40 and the door was opened. Just like any other store that is opened. Looked at the clock. Okay, fine. I went in. What happens? The guy comes out of his counter, shouts at me, says, "What the fuck are you doing in here? Did I tell you to come in?" He's like, did I tell you that you're in the next? I was like, there's nobody here. The store is opened. Like, I don't want your dirty fingers to touch any of my wear. Like, what the hell? I wasn't taking anything, stealing or looking anything. I just came in. What the hell do you want? Like, I want you to obey the law. This is my store. Everything has to go under my law. And I was like, that makes no fucking sense. That makes absolutely no sense. If you want me to wait, then write that down on the fucking door of the store. How the fuck was I supposed to know? And he was like, are you retarded or something? Everybody knows that this works like this in the city. Everybody knows it works like this in a regular store. I'm not a supermarket. Well, I could tell you're not a supermarket, but your fucking stupid idea of how a store works, that is fucking retarded bullshit. That's not how it works, man. They're like, whatever, I don't want you to be in the store. Get out, I'm not gonna sell you anything. Like, and then I just fucking said, okay, you're a fucking wanker, okay? Just want you to know that. I'm gonna leave now. Just so you know, the other guy next to your store is way friendlier than you. I hope you go bankrupt, you piece of shit. Goodbye, wanker, I said. And he's like, you are not allowed to come here in a lifetime. I'm like, good, I don't want to come. This other store is better anyway. I was fucking shocked. And then the other guy who was behind me, who was waiting to come in, he went in. Nothing. I didn't hear no shouting, no nothing. He was just in there buying shit. What the hell? He was the same age as me? What the fuck was going wrong? What? I didn't hear no, okay, you can come in next or some shit. Like, he just went in. Is this fucking grandpa retarded or something? I don't understand. I did nothing wrong. I essentially did zero wrong. It would have been okay if I stole something. Of course, he could shout at me all he wants. But I didn't do jack shit. I just entered the store. I was like, bruh, what the fuck? Does nobody have decency in this fucking country anymore? I'm telling you, these fucking inlanders, these Austrians, they're the most whiny ass pieces of shit in here. And I'm Austrian myself. I mean, you know, with roots somewhere else, obviously. But I was born here. I know how the shit in this country works. But I'm always baffled by these old fucking grandpas acting like absolute human scumbags. They have no decency, no points of morality, no fucking idea of how the fuck to talk to a customer. I also work in retail. I don't talk to a customer like that. I sometimes give them a bad look, but I talk to them normally. There's no point in talking like that to anybody, unless they act like an asshole, which I didn't do. I was a regular fucking customer. The comic book store and the Arab guy, I went into their stores the same exact way like I went into that other guy's store. Yet this guy has the decency to shout at me for doing nothing. I don't get it. I'm just gonna buy everything that's in here. Make myself so— oh no, not that guy. Oh wait, he's working for me? Wait, he's working for me? What the fuck? That's cool. Anyways, nah. After that, you know, I'm not usually that type of guy. I kind of stopped doing that. I used to do it back in the day on YouTube, for instance, or Instagram, or you know, Twitter, when I would get really beefy or angry with somebody who like is really a piece of shit. I would straight up assault their account with a bunch of different fucking alternative accounts of mine. I have like, what, 20 alternative accounts. But this time I did a bit different. I told all of my friends about this guy. And I used all of my alt accounts. And I fucking review bumped that man to death. He went from 3.6 to fucking 1.7 on his fucking score, out of potential 5 points you can have. I have ruined his reputation now. I have absolutely ruined his reputation, and I hope that people are seeing this, and I hope they're not gonna go in there anymore. I hope they're gonna see how much of a fucking asshole this guy is. The other guy, the Arab guy, I gave him a lot of good reviews. I told everybody to give him a good review. And he's getting good reviews. He went from essentially kind of the same score, 3.6, to a 4.2 now. Nice. And I don't know, I just think, I don't know, this just once again opened my eyes about this world. No matter, I tried to be friendly with that fucking grandpa in the store. I think his name was Hugo. I tried to be as friendly as possible. I tried to be as decent of a human being. To act as respectful as a man can be. But no, nah. My efforts were there for nothing. This guy just didn't shut the fuck up. He was constantly all about his law, my law, none law, and all. Hey, you guys do it like I do. I know they say shit like, yeah, respect the elders, but I have a hard time doing that. I don't know, the more I grow up, the less I respect them, because the more I notice how retarded these people act. You know? Sometimes I feel like the younger generation of now is acting more decent than these old fucking people. I don't know, that was an experience of a lifetime. That was a fucking experience of a lifetime. I don't think I was ever even shouted out of a store. Never. Not that I can think of. Any store I ever went in my life, even in a tourist area, nobody ever fucking shouted at me like that. For no reason. Just this guy. Shit, I put the camera in a very stupid position. I cannot fucking tell where my life bar is. Fuck. Fuck, okay. There we go, we done it. Done it again, boys. By the way, welcome to the one viewer who's watching. Unless you're a spy. Because I don't know, sometimes I do have a feeling there is this one specific guy always watching my streams who never says anything, but he's there. I know that he is. Maybe a spy. Maybe it's the old guy. I mean, I doubt it. I think it's somebody else from the past, maybe. I sound paranoid as shit right now, I know. I kinda don't care though. I don't fucking care. I find it cool that I made the boss battle of this level into my fucking ally. That's kind of cool. Jesus Christ, this is absolutely going berserk. But I don't think I've ever finished one of these challenges. Wait, let me... Oh, not the meat golem, not the fucking meat golem. He's easy though. Swear to God, that fucking city, I don't know. I don't want to say shit like, yeah, people from the city are also stupid. That's not true. I had always great experiences in the city. There were very rarely any bad experiences. This was one of the few bad experiences I had in the city. I was shouted at multiple times in the city before. In the city. But it was always because of some junkies walking around or some, I don't know, people who had like some brain damage or some bullshit like that. Or some old people who don't understand the concept of life. But never for something as stupid as this. That was just, that's a new level of low. I'll take detonation, that's a good ability. Yeah, this game is so immense fun, man. Yeah, I do plan on platinuming this, by the way. I've been kind of slow with my platinums the last 2 days or so. I just didn't play the console at all. But now I do. I have an entire week of vacation left. My first week is over. Maybe I'm gonna go for a swim tomorrow. That's not my mom. We'll have to see. Maybe. I also had a bit of a beef with a YouTuber recently. One that I used to watch religiously back in the day. But not so much now. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go and watch one of his newer videos. And holy shit, it was cringeworthy. But I didn't actually say anything bad about that. I only commented one thing on his video, which is barely even related to him. It has more something to do with the topic he was talking about. He was talking about the singer and songwriter Bono from U2. Who I think is a big contradictive guy. I don't necessarily hate Bono, but I think he's contradicted. He is one of the guys who goes around the world to donate to the poor people, help people in need. And I'd say morally he's on the right path for the most part. But then when it comes to Israel, he's just kind of betting a blind eye on it. He's like, I don't know, he's highly uninformed, I can tell. Which is surprising to me, since he's Irish. And normally Irish people, they're not fans of Israel. So I don't understand why he is like supporting them. Then I thought to myself, oh wait, now I know why. Money, that's why. And then I called the guy out as a cash cow on the comments of this dude. So what did the YouTuber say? You are right, I agree with you on that. But you seem like an insufferable asshole. So fuck you and don't watch my videos ever again. I was like, wow. Wow. Insert that meme of fucking Peter Griffin saying, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? Or what the fuck? Who responds like that? I agree with you, but you're a piece of shit. How? How would he know? I just said Bono is a cash cow to me. Am I saying anything wrong? It's universally known that he's a cash cow. South Park even called him out as a cash cow. I didn't say nothing that was wrong. You know, why the fuck he comes around and says that? Once again, he's not a guy who has no decency. And I'm saying this because he's one of those left-wingers that I do not get along with. He's one of those who's always like pro this, pro that, pro this, pro that, and you don't say this, you don't say that, that's a bad word. I'm a bit of a different left-winger. I'm more the old type of left-winger. I say a lot of bad shit, but still support the right side. And by right side I mean the right side, not the right-wingers. I don't care about that. Although I'll say this, right-wingers, they have their points sometimes too. I'm not completely saying that they're 100% wrong. I think some of them, very rarely and very few, are helping out on the environment. But that is very rarely. That is very fucking rarely. But what kind of bugs me is just that this is just kind of my idea. Right-wingers and left-wingers, at least in the US, they both simultaneously support Israel, and I don't understand why. I always thought the left-wingers would be for human rights. Why the fuck do they always close their eyes when it comes to Israel and don't see the facts that are right there? Oh, I know why. Because Democrats and Republicans in the US are essentially the same shit. That's why I don't really care much for them. That's why I only care for the ones that are really actually trying to help. I know some are gonna say, what? But yeah, Bernie Sanders was a good fucking guy. I just don't know. Is it because he's a Jew? Is that the reason why people didn't like him? If so, then that's kind of fucking racist, not gonna lie. Coming from those people who like support Israel so much because, oh, Jewish people. These guys are not Jews, they're just fucking Zionists. They're wannabe Jews. They're pretenders. They're you ever seen the movie The Great Pretender? That's what the fucking guys in Israel are. They're just pretending to be anything noteworthy. They're human scumbags. They're pieces of shit that should not even be allowed to live, in my opinion. You know, some of you are gonna say shit like, oh, but I thought you left-wingers always so supportive and never spread violence. No, not me. Not me. I'm the type of guy who does kind of think that violence is necessary at times. Look at Fidel Castro. Look at, what's that black guy's name again? The guy who was against apartheid. What the fuck was his name? Nelson Mandela. Look at Nelson Mandela. Great example. Left-winger with a bit of an aggressive touch. Sometimes you need aggression. I don't know why some of these modern-day left-wingers are so cookie-cutter pussy-like. It's all talk. I mean, bark, but no bite. I think it's ridiculous. It speaks of their character that they don't possess. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned and I don't want to like accept the new way of how the politics work, but I just think that that's not going to bring us anywhere. We need figures like Fidel Castro, we need people like Nelson Mandela, we need Gaddafi. Best example of a great fucking leader. Gaddafi. You sure the guy was quirky as hell, but holy shit, he was a real saint to Africa. Thomas Sankara, great hero of Africa. What happened? The US killed him because they saw him as a threat. They thought he was gonna make Africa rich. Same with Gaddafi, that's why they killed him off. They thought that he was gonna make Africa rich and independent. And that's what I hate about the US. They're always so scared about different countries and regions, like the Middle East or Africa. They're always so scared that they're gonna become these powerhouses. That's why they sabotage them to death, so that they cannot compete and go anywhere close to a level of America. Well, America kind of fucked up. It seems like they have forgotten one of their... It seems like they have forgotten China. China has since then developed like crazy. And I don't like China. I think China is way too human rights. They kind of shit on human rights, and I don't think that's okay. Look at South Korea for an example. It's another country that I don't like, because they're like so hyper-capitalistic, anti-human, anti-their own thing. They have always helped America. They have helped them the most out of probably any country on this earth. And what did South Korea do? They didn't get shit in return by the US. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I swear, Japan should have bombed the living shit out of the US when they had a chance back then. It sounds so fucking miserable what I'm saying, but sometimes sacrifices needed to be made, and that's just my look on things. As pessimistic as it sounds. Sometimes you need to have a bit of this pessimism in you. Can't be all sunshine and gold, you know. I'm probably making myself so unlikable in this. But I don't know, this fucking grandpa today woke the devil in me. Let's say that, the devil lord. I don't know what they say. He went under my skin so hardcore that it woke the werewolf. Snuff the punk. Belly of the beast. I don't know, type of shit. I don't know. What other type of fucking little terms there is for that? I don't know, man. It was so unnecessary. It was so fucking unnecessary. Like so many things in this life, and this fucking guy just reminded me of how shit this world has become recently. Everybody's such a fucking asshole. Nobody gets along with each other anymore. And when they do, they're gonna get called out for it. What the fuck is the point of even living then, right? People who are religious always preach their shit on the people who don't care about it. You know, I'm not the type of guy to say I purge all religion. If somebody wants to be religious, my parents, for instance, if they want to be religious in Islam and shit, like mainly my mom, my dad not so much, but if my mom wants to be Islam worshippers, go with it. I don't care. It's her fucking choice. But she shouldn't try to like kind of push it onto me indirectly. Same with some Christians who come around and keep preaching me about Jesus and shit. It's like, I don't fucking care. I was never in my life religious. I never believed in anything. Even when I went to religious class, it just all sounded so stupid to me. To this day, I've read the Quran, I've read the Bible, I've read both of them. The Bible was a long time ago. Quran was fairly recently. I have to say, I don't know, I'm not a fan of those books. I think they're interesting stories. But I don't understand how this is supposed to be anything that can be seen as the truth. I mean, just imagine this. Imagine one day, after a million fucking years, we have some stupid war, and the people find the book Lord of the Rings. Are they gonna say this is like some ancient religion or something? I mean, some people treat it as one. Is that what's gonna happen with Lord of the Rings? Maybe. I would find it really funny. But one of the ultimate examples why I think all of these free world religions are so unnecessary to me is just the fact that they copied so much from the Sumerians or Assyrians. They stole so much from their old ancient religions, even the Egyptian one, even the Greek one, that it just, I don't know. People like to call out Italy, Rome, the Roman Empire, for stealing the Greek religion and changing it up a bit. What the fuck? Christianity is the same thing. Islam is the same thing. Christianity is a copy of Roman... Fucking hell. The old Roman religion, they had their own Jesus figure. What did the Christians do? They just got inspired by it, wrote the little things around it, and made Jesus out of it. At this point, I'm not even convinced Jesus was a real guy. Some say there were documents about him, but then again, this is the old Roman Empire. They could have fucked up anything. They could have made up any type of shit. Like me, I could make up some kind of god that doesn't exist. Look, I'm making up a god now. There was this guy once called Ibro Baklavovic. He's like an old ancient god. He was like working in the heavens, making food for everybody who behaved well. If they behave good, he's gonna send them to heaven, and they're gonna get a million fucking baklavas to eat till the rest of their life, even if they don't like it. It's simultaneously a saint and a savage little, you know, I don't know what the fuck the word is. What is the fuck? Oh, there you go. He is simultaneously a saint and a punisher at the same time. There you go. I just made a new religious character. Praise Ibro Baklavovic. No, he's our new prophet. And if you guys don't agree with that, then I think you guys are all sinners. Because who doesn't believe in Ibro Baklavovic, they will get punished. They will never ever get a baklava in their life ever again. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know, does Noah's Ark not sound also kind of ridiculous? Does the concept of angels not just kind of sound like the fucking gods of Gilgamesh? I mean, let's be fair. Just look at the way modern day Christians portray angels. They always make them look like these cute little cookie cutter little creatures, but in reality they were described in the Bible as savages with 500,000 eyes or something, a million fucking rings surrounding them. Jesus, I could have beaten them. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going on a big ass rant over here. Shit, it probably won't be enough to buy everything. Oh, but it is enough. Hey, 100% at the fucking Pyromancer. Let's go on to the next character. I'm gonna try out the monk. I love shadow monks. They're like really cool guys. Sounds so stupid describing the shadow monk. Look at him, punching his way through the scenery. Oh, something tells me... Okay, no, it's doable. I thought he was just gonna punch in one direction, but he's punching in multiple directions. Dark energy. Ooh, okay. Nah, this is going well. I swear to God, one day people are gonna see Dragon Ball as a religion. Technically it is... I mean... Buddhism is not a religion. What the fuck was that? Okay. Technically Buddhism is not a religion. It is more like a spiritual status that you can achieve. But in Buddhism and Taoism and Hinduism and all of these other isms, there is these characters, like, I don't know, I forgot all of their names, but shit like Wukong, Journey to the Black Myth Wukong, sorry, what am I talking about? They are also kind of based on this whole Buddhist shit. I know it's also simultaneously based on a novella, but I think there's also parts of it that have a religious background. Religious, since I don't really know. Some people say you cannot call Buddhism a religion. Others do call it a religion. I see it sort of as a religion because of its... because of the way it's built up. These fucking monk cloisters remind me so much on a nun cloister from the Christians, what they have. I don't know if it's the Catholics or the Evangelics. One of them has that. Probably the Catholics. I think they're the ones who are more conservative compared to the evangelist Christians. I think they call it different in English. I think they use the word Protestants and Catholics. I think that's the way they call them. Protestants may be evangelic Christians in the English language. I don't know. Give me the money! I like that all of the heroes are sharing the same fucking money vault. That makes it a bit easier. Nya. I like how he's like sliding. He's not like really dashing, he's like sliding. I might go cut my hair later. We'll see. In the name of God, of course. Because there's no other reason why I would do anything in my life. I've dedicated myself so much to Jesus and Moses and Abraham and Ibrahim, Muhammad, Ali, all of these people. But as I said, if people want to believe in that, it's all fine. It's all fine by me. I just don't want them to push it onto me. That is one thing where I get really pissed when people do that. It's just not good. It makes you sound, look, and just straight up kind of be an asshole. I also don't go around on the world and push everybody my obsession with... what the fuck do I have an obsession with anyway? I don't know. Gaming? That's not an obsession. I need to look into something that is an obsession. What is my obsession? What is my fucking obsession? I got a message, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Zero idea. What the fuck is my obsession? Oh. Am I stupid? My music obsession. I'm not going around and telling everybody that I know in life that they should listen to this and this and that band because I love them so much and they're like my favorite things of all time. I don't do that. I have done it back in the day, but not now. I mean, not now. Back in the day, it has been a long time ago. 2016, 17 were the years where I did that. But I stopped that. Is that a message or what is it? Okay, no, it's not. Since then, I have stopped with that shit. Because there's no point in doing that. Who the fuck is even gonna care? That's the one thing. And second off, it's not a nice thing to do. If people have no interest, then so be it. That's a cool ass ability with this blood ring of death. It's kind of like Saturn, and it's like, okay. Speaking of Saturn, this is one thing where people piss me off. Religious fundamentalists specifically. They want acceptance for their religion. That is, in my opinion, clearly made up. But when it comes to shit that makes more sense, that has more of an explanation to it. Dinosaurs. The old times. Fucking space. That they come up with the most dumbest shit ever. Who would believe it that? It's stupid, there's no type of value to it, there is no actual proof. If there is really no proof, then why do you believe in God then? There's no proof for him either. And if you guys come around and say, our existence is proof. How is our existence proof? If that's the case, then you guys should believe in dinosaurs. Like that is the dumbest shit you can fucking say. Our existence is proof. When I go to the toilet and take a crap, is the existence of the crap also proof that God exists? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know? And here's the biggest example. Cancer for children. You know, some of these people say, oh, everything in life that happens has a value in life. There is always a reason for it. I don't think there's a reason for a child to have fucking cancer. Then they say, oh, maybe the parents misbehaved. I don't care how misbehaving the parents were. The child does not deserve to get cancer. Okay? Let's all be clear with that. That is complete bullshit. And then they say that one stupid sentence I hate so much. There is this thing. You're born with a sin. What could the baby fetus have potentially done in the fucking stomach of the mom? To get such a high fucking sin count. What is this? Communist China? Were the social security points of the baby that low? That it got fucking cancer? Did like God one day sit on his computer and say, this baby, I don't know, it has been eating way too much in his stomach. I think I should give him cancer. Is that how it works? If so, then holy shit, man, I don't want to be part of any religion if that's how they treat the human beings that they so formed. It's like no matter how hard I try, it's nothing is ever going to change. People are always gonna try to push their stupid shit onto me that I don't care about. They're always gonna try to counterpoint my arguments, my points, my fucking facts. Just like that old man, he's a prime example today of how absolutely miserable people can be. For no reason. What was this guy even blabbering about? I don't know. And I don't want to say that all of the Austrians are the problem. Definitely not. That guy I went to in the comic book store, he was super friendly. But I noticed he was a young guy. In his, early 30s maybe. Maybe late 30s. He was a very friendly dude. But this old grandpa, who had essentially the same content as the young guy... It's a problem with old people in general, I notice. There's nothing to do with what type of ethnicity you have. Almost always some old fucking grandpas acting like the biggest douchebags ever. I know there's this concept of respect the elderly, but as I said, I have stopped doing that. There is no point in it. These people act like the most respectless humans on earth. And that's why I'm not going to respect them. I only respect the people who respect me. Who don't talk down on me, who don't act bullshit on me. Not to people like this, they don't deserve no respect. I don't know, you guys can say what you want. You should always respect the elders. But I'm not gonna do that. There's no point in doing so. Elders are also the people and the reason why nature is going fucking downhill, because they never want to do anything to save nature. Rarely. Some do. But most of them don't. They kind of shit on nature. They throw around all their trash everywhere. I'm old enough, I don't need to watch out for the nature, shit like that. Shut the fuck up, old man. Go into the grave if you don't need to care about anything. If that's how you're gonna act about life, then you were a waste of human anyway. They should have buried you underneath the dirt when they had the chance to. Jesus Christ. This is one of my most bitter streams in a while. The other streams were fun lately, but this one is like really... It's something. I'm going all about these. Get assholes. Shit, it's so hot in here. I'm sweating my ass. What can I do? I'm a simple man. I see an open store, I go in, want to buy shit, and then this happens. Where's my mom? Should have arrived already. She's not here yet. Maybe it's that dirty in the old woman's place. You know what I also hate? No, but let me tell you this. Why are there so many people defending the rich? I've noticed that, especially in the right-winger side. There's always these people defending the rich for this and that, or oh, they're so good, they're so nice, look at them, how quirky they are. I don't care, they're rich people. They're often, not all of them, but they're often shit. Not doing anything for the other people who need the money. Some of these people have so much money, they're shitting it out. They don't know what to do with it, so they buy the most pointless shit ever. Biggest example, Snoop Dogg. I hate that guy. He is one of the biggest pieces of shit imaginable. And such a contradictive asshole. Counter example, Dave Chappelle. He's a cool guy. Rich too. But he doesn't act like one. Keanu Reeves as well. Say what you want about Keanu Reeves' acting, he may be one of the worst fucking actors that I've seen in ages, but he may even be the worst actor since Ed Wood, but holy shit, he's a decent fucking human being. And he doesn't need all of the money, and you can kind of tell that he doesn't need it. He just kind of says yes to anything just because. Then you have a third example, Nicolas Cage. I strongly believe he's a decent human being, but he's sometimes rich and sometimes in big debts. He's buying a lot of bullshit, I can tell. He's kind of spending the money like I used to do back in 2022, sorry, where I could not find the right balance of spending my money for the shit that I kind of, for my hobbies, and then for the shit I actually need. I've since then found my balance. I've become better at it. This is my first round as the monk and he's already like fucking killing it, man. If I beat the level like this, then holy hell, he's a good character to play as. I mean, this fucking spinning move is crazy. I actually have a bit more control over him than with any of the other characters, must admit. But I still think the Necromancer is the best. I mean, holy shit. Any game that gives you a Necromancer as a playable character, that's just that game is writing so many rights. He's almost done, the guy. That's what the fuck the move is there for. He does a little blast radius when I like respawn. Ooh, this sounds cool. Oh, okay, that's a special character spawning. I noticed the ignorance of people from the West is like really making me mad at times. It's like they don't care shit about any of the other human beings on Earth. They're always like, oh, we just care about our own. Same with Eastern Europeans. I feel like us Middle European people, sometimes we seem like some of the only people on Earth who are like trying our best to be as decent as we can. Sometimes. As said, there's other examples. Jesus, is this guy ever gonna die? I kind of hate killing him off. Oh, I did it! He's a rare drop. Oh yeah, let's buy the entire store. One. That is cool. Okay, take it. And what is that? Wow, I went to 0 money. Oh yeah, berserk mode. Anybody messaging me? Nobody? Good. I really hope New York gets this socialist guy as a mayor. It would be really cool, really beneficial. I feel like New York would do well with him. Other than if they chose, I don't know, not a stupid Democrat or Republican again. It's like, who needs them? We already had so many of these people. Why is there even just a two systems in that fucking country? Two big parties to choose from. Only two. The blue and the red. So stupid. There should be way more things to choose from. Austria, we have like what? Oh, look at that cat. We have like what? I mean, I don't know how many we have currently. But one time I remember I went for the votings and we had like what? It seemed like we had fucking 20 different parties to choose from. One of them, I have to say, was a joke party, which many people unfortunately voted for. But the joke party since then has become a legit thing. The guy is actually putting a lot of effort behind it. It's called the beer party. Yeah, it's about beer. Whatever. I remember we had this. Oh, that party was so stupid. We had a yellow party one time. It was this Austrian guy who spent like what 20 or so years working and living in the USA, and he came back to Austria to start a party and a political career. Since he moved back over here and started a new company, and he had like such a weird American Austrian accent. It was a weird mix between both. And it sounded so bad, and the guy, you could tell he had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. I don't even know if he spoke German at times. It sounded like he was speaking English, but then he only midway through to switch to German, and then he switched to some weird gibberish. Nobody fucking understood the guy. Everybody just memed around about him because he was one of the most ridiculous fucking people who wanted to be nominated. The beer party made way more sense in its early years. There was a time where I would vote for the Green Party, which is like the Echo Party, but they have kind of changed in recent years, so I don't vote for them anymore. Because they have become a bit too much about one topic that I don't necessarily care about that much. Which is LGBT. And don't get me wrong, I support people who have different gender or a different gender role or even a different sexuality. It's fine by me, but I don't think it's such an important thing for like the parliament to be discussed by. Something that should be discussed that much as they do, you know. That's why I stopped voting the Green Party, because they stopped focusing on nature and focused way too much on that other thing that I did not care about. But then I found myself the Communist Party of Austria, which was, at the time, sounded like one of the best parties to take, because the Socialist Party was at that point they were a bit on a dilemma. People stopped voting for them because there was like a big scandal about money going on. I mean, to this day, I think it's a bit exaggerated that people were like this fucking mad at the Socialist Party over some stupid little thing that happened. But what can you do? People are people. But let me think again. After that, I remember the Black and the Blue Party had so many new voters for them. The Blue Party is essentially kind of like the Republicans, but even more extreme, since they are literally Nazis, formed by old SS soldiers from World War II. And then you have the Black Party, which are essentially what America kind of is. They're like a highly fucking capitalist and money-hungry party, which benefits companies more than people. And I wanted at the time to have a party that benefited the humans, the people of the country more than the fucking companies. I don't care about no fucking companies. They shouldn't be rich to begin with. I don't think anybody, in fact, should be like a millionaire. Nobody needs that much money. There's people who struggle to even have 1,000 at the end of the month. Jesus, why is this guy so strong? The first fucking time I played the game, I bet him in the first try. I had some troubles with the pumpkin pie guy, but he was kind of easy today. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh wait, I just noticed those things are spores. Okay, we are almost having, come on. It's almost down. Ooh, almost down, come on. Come on. Yes! Bitch! Got him. Beating the level. Beat the crap out of his fucking goons. Okay, I'm gonna try for... I'm gonna continue in the hard run now. Ah, shit. It's a shame this guy doesn't have any passive moves where he can like kind of obtain a bit of life while killing enemies like other characters have. I think the Pyromancer had it. Both the Pyromancer and the Necromancer had moves like that. They got the moves like Jagger. They got the moves like Jagger. They got the moves like Jagger. There's something so oddly nostalgic about this song, and I don't even fucking like it. This was in a weird time in music where people had these stupid songs about celebrities. Remember, there was Move Like Jagger, there was fucking Barbara Streisand. It's like, why the fuck would you even sing about that? Like, who cares about these fucking guys? I mean, I get it. Move Like Jagger is kind of like, yeah, the girl is so hot and sexy, she can kind of move like that singer who would always dance around. Makes more sense. But why the fuck sing about Barbara Streisand? The fuck did she do to warrant such a song? How did she deserve a song like that? I don't even know what she is actually. Was she an actress or a musician? Talk show host? I don't know. I just know that she's a well-known person. But what the fuck she's well-known for, I don't know. I've never known it actually. Even back then when the song came out, I was like, who? I think she's the wife of Josh Brolin, right? Could that be the case? I think she is. Who's a great actor. I did hear Streisand is kind of like a scumbag. I heard that once. I don't know how true that is. Can anybody tell me, did Clancy Brown die already? I was thinking that to myself. I don't know if he's alive. You know, I don't really usually listen to the English voice acting in a game or movie, since I have my German voice acting, which is, controversial opinion, kind of superior. And I'm saying it because the voices are just way more distinct and more characteristic. Clancy Brown is cool though. He can hold up with the German voice actors. He's really good. But I don't know, let's say Tom Kenny. I think Santiago Cisma, who's like the German one, although he was born in Spain, is kind of the better voice actor for SpongeBob. I also think he's a decent Vegeta. He may not fit Vegeta that much, but I think he sounds alright as Vegeta. He's definitely an excellent SpongeBob, without a doubt. I swear to God, when he gets angry as SpongeBob, it sounds so cool. There's nothing cooler sounding than an angry German SpongeBob. I'm trying to think who else he voiced. He also voiced Steve Buscemi in the German voice cast of his movies. And he's a good Steve Buscemi, fits perfectly. He's Steve Urkel in the German version. Very classic. War ich das etwa? Everybody knows that. I mean, everybody who is, you know, a show and movie watcher like me. Many people nowadays don't even watch that many shows and movies anymore. They watch a lot of shit on Netflix, yeah. I do too. Well, not necessarily on Netflix, but on other streaming services. I plan on getting Sky X. I want to have that so that I can watch Smile. You know what? Today I'm gonna buy myself Sky X and watch Smiling Friends. I want to watch that fucking show in German. I watched it in English and absolutely adored it. It was excellent. But the German edition, hell yeah, give me that. I'm gonna buy myself Sky. Now I have the money now. It's unfortunately a very expensive service. It's kind of like a premium service because they have so many different channels. They got Adult Swim and a bunch of other channels. I think they have ABC and C. No, not C. What's the show that fucking Larry David was on all the time? I mean, the channel. BB? No, not BBC. That's British. I mean, it would be cool if they had BBC. The UK has some cool shows I want to watch. Yo, if they had some classic MTV shows, I would love that. That fucking Spider-Man CGI show that was on MTV. That would be so dope if they had that on there. I want to watch that. I've never watched that in German. Or in general, actually. The man is surviving for longer than I thought he would. Holy shit. It's all going fine and well when you push that devil back in hell. Oh, can I say one thing? That is something that many people get so wrong. Being a Satanist does not mean that you worship the devil, or that you're like a cultist and doing like fucking killings of animals and people. What people mean by that is a cultist. In fact, an occultist, that's the right term for it, but not a Satanist. Those two things are something completely different. A Satanist is fucking harmless, and a cultist is fucking dangerous. Get your facts straight, guys. I noticed that many people always get that wrong. And trust me, I have fucking researched this an entire fucking week to understand it. And I noticed that many occultists unfortunately use the term of Satanists for their retarded ass schemes. A Satanist is not a fucking devil worshipper. In fact, Satan wasn't even a bad figure in the Bible to begin with. He was a fucking guy who just didn't want to obey to the religion. I mean, why the fuck should he? I mean, he has his own fucking mind, his own will. He's not a willingless monster, a willingless idiot. And even then, he punished the bad people in hell. What's so bad about that? Because everybody's like, oh, Satan, I'm so scared of Satan. I hate D&D because of Satan. It feels good talking about all of this. Letting it all out, you know. Shoo! There you go. I feel like many people on Earth get it. It's just that some idiots on Earth don't, like you know, specific fundamentalists. Jesus Christ, can I get some healing, please? It's going apeshit. I have 1 more minute left. I think I can survive this. Unless I can't. That would be kind of bad. I saw Galarian's Ash in the store today, but I feel like I already have that fucking game. I was kind of like, I don't know, should I buy it? I believe I have. No! I could have won this. I mean, I technically did win. Just not the bonus, you know? The bonus. Okay, Okay, Mr. Monk. It's kind of funny saying that. It sounds like I'm talking about the character Monk from the TV show, Monk. Hey, Monk, what's up? Nothing much, I just have my hypochondriac attacks, you know. Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, that sounds... All of his abilities sound peak, man. How do I actually get more wisdom in this game? What does this say? Find the black flame. Okay. I have not seen any black flame in the game. Okay, this one is easy. Who is Lena? Wait, who's Lena? Oh, there's one more boss I haven't encountered. The dancing dragon. Okay. But what is the black flame? Who is Lena? Is any of you called Lena? No. Is there like an actual like helping guide on this game? Oh, I got a message. So, Keeper's Toll. I hate it. Anytime you Google something on Google, AI is the first thing to show up. I don't want to know what the fuck AI is comparing it to. Okay. Ah. Okay, the black flame has something to do with the pyromancer. Okay, I'm gonna play a sim then. But question is, what the fuck do I have to do for that? Black flame. There you go, discover the black flame. Ancient secrets. Quest at Castle Usvit. Castle Usvit, so it's this level. Yeah. Guide the pyromancer through its labyrinth halls, braving battles to unveil. I swear I hate Steam. The way they write their guides down is so stupid. You know, PSN Profiles has a way better page. Everything is directly on one page. On Steam you have to look up a million fucking... Okay. The black flame, discover ancient... Okay, how do I fucking uncover it? Unscover. What am I talking about? Uncover it. There's a new character? After you read the Black Flame Tome, you must read it. It hints you to return to Usvit Steps. When you arrive in the depths, a new blue-tinted chest will appear on the map. Get to find it and open the chest. Inside, you will find a dusty old robe, which hints that it's been burned. This is a robe of black flame. Draw a chancellor outlets, and the robe will be infused with black flame, and you will get the Tome of Knowledge. Turn to the character, select choose pyramids, and you will see what's new. Okay. I think I'll do that. I love it that the game is already getting like patches with new characters and new missions. That's so cool. That's why I'm gonna go here as the pyromancer. But first let me have a drink. There it is. Wouldn't you look at that? Cascade. Funny how on stream I can't even see the level up thingy. Critical mass. Yeah, this is one of the best, straight up, I have to say, one of the best bullet having games that I've played. It's so fucking good. It rivals Brotato, Vampire Survivor. Okay, but that one I haven't played yet. Okay. I'm surprised about my mom not being here. Maybe she went shopping. My mom is such a troll. She likes to go to my fucking workplace and then come home and tell me that they were telling this and that about me. Mom, I know that you're lying. I know that they are not saying this and that about me because they never fucking talk about me when you go there. There it is. Now I need to find a specific character, they said. Is he in this level? Does he have anything to do with the dragon? I mean... In fact, where do I find this guy? That's a weird ass music. Oh, this sounds good.
obviously the arena. Combusting can damage nearby enemies. I mean, I guess. Let me reroll. Critical hits have a chance to burst into...
Mario Kart World just died today. How so? What the fuck happened? I'm gonna watch that later, but I just I wanna know what the fuck do I... Black Flame.
How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a wonderful day and you are ready for some 2D action roguelite awesomeness, because today we are playing Keeper Stole, which is a horde survival 2D dark fantasy game, which is my current craze. Delve into Keeper... Chicken Jockey, now.
There is actually not a real guide to this. Ah, okay. That's how it works. Good to know. I do have to beat a boss battle in this level. Let's do it, boys. I need to beat this rat without dying or evading. Come on. Stand still, you fucker! This absolute bastard. The rats don't even spawn that often, they're kind of rare. It's kind of weird how little wisdom you get in this game. I thought you would get so much that you can like actually 100% complete the entire paragraph. I need the rat to spawn too. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a bit of a drag. I kind of have nothing to talk about right now. I feel like I've kind of talked it all out. Well, I guess I could say that this song kind of reminds me of Sonic Forces. Speaking of Sonic, check my new meme video. Oh, Squid Game Season 3. What a disappointment of an ending. Holy shit, I did not like the ending at all. It didn't have to go this dark. It is kind of a happy ending, but also not. I don't know. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not gonna say anything, but holy shit, I did not really... I didn't get... me and the ending, we were not going long ways. We were not pals for the rest of life. Honestly, me and this ending are kind of like nemesis. Yeah. Like, I don't understand why these modern day shows all need to have these grim, dark endings. This is not Warhammer, guys. Even Warhammer has a bit of optimism in there, I swear to God. But hey, I'm also watching Cobra Kai now, and I think that show is surprisingly fucking good. It's my humor. It's my favorite type of storytelling, and it does a little twist on the old Karate Kid thing. Oh, there you are. I'll fucking kill you, you piece of shit. Don't you fucking run away from me. No! You assholes! Oh, I hate these fucking shield fuckers. You have to be shitting me. They came at the worst fucking time. Scumbags. Yeah, there's a fucking challenge awaiting, I know. Fuck off. Stupid Dark Souls knockoff enemy. Let's do it. Oh, there's also a free gift. I swear, these fucking type of games, these action RPGs and these bullet-having games are so fucking addictive. Two most addictive genres of all time, I'm telling you. There we go, we did it. This one. Free gift. Oh, that's good. Speed. So I can catch up on that stupid rat. You know what I also find so contradictory? These fucking Latinos or Southern Americans who go into the US and act all Republican and yeah, all of these other foreigners are bad, but we are not. We're like you guys. So contradictory. It's as if, I don't know, imagine I wasn't born in this country. I would come here from Bosnia and just say, yeah, all of these foreigners from Syria, fuck all of them off to a different place. We don't need them here. This would be so fucking contradictory. Since my parents were foreigners here, they fled from the war. That fucking war. My parents and my brother were all in a concentration camp. My brother was even a fucking baby when he was in a concentration camp. He could have been killed, thrown into the fucking pits like these stupid Serbs used to do with us. They fucking raped us, they fucking killed us, they tortured us, they didn't give us anything to eat, they threw us into fucking pits. I mean, not me, I wasn't there, but my parents. I've seen pictures of this shit. My father still has pictures of him with the war ensemble that he had on. It's crazy that this shit happens. And nowadays people defend themselves. They're like, oh, they're so cool people, they stand their own ground. No, they're not. They're fucking assholes. And they're still acting that way, just with the difference that they don't kill anybody now, because they would get huge shit from Russia if they would do that. I don't think Russia would back them up, honestly. Although, who knows? You know, Russia is also not the best. They're like killing the Ukrainian people over nothing. It's essentially nothing. Not even kidding. Oh, what? This piece of country used to belong to us one time ago? We have to get it back. It's all about country, money, oil, land, religion. Always the same reasons why people are fighting. Ethnicity. Swear to God, can we just not get along? Is it that hard? Back then when I was in school I had fucking Croatian friends. I mean, to be fair, I never knew any Serbs personally. But I would get along with some that I would occasionally see here and there. They were friendly. Did I start a war with them? No. In fact, some of these people have been way more respectable to me than others. Although I do not like their countries and I don't condone anything what they do. Serbia is still a scumbag country because of their politics still being absolutely nationalistical and human rights breaking. I think the rat is coming back. I feel the presence of the rat. I don't know, that sounds like a cool sentence. I feel the presence of the rat. Give me the money. Come on, rat, where the fuck are you hiding? I need to kill him without evading. That's one of the... what was the trophy again? I think it said exactly that. I have never done that? Who the fuck is Nibbler? My nibba. Defeat the Ebon King without evading. Defeat the Dancing Dragon. Wait. Every level has a fire? Oh no, I know what the fuck they're talking about. Nibbler? Who the hell is Nibbler? I think that is the rat. Shit, I was able to evade? I mixed him up with a different enemy. Fuck. Who is the Ebon King? Wait, which level is the Ebon King at? Defeat the Ebon King without evading. Who the fuck is the Ebon King? Which level is he at? I have to remember Ebon King and Nibbler. Those two characters. When I see Nibbler, I fucking rip his throat off, I swear. Okay, Nibbler, where are you? There you are, you piece of shit. Don't you fucking run from me, I will kill you. Come on, huh? What's up, Nibbler? Oh, this guy is so fucking fast, stand still. Fucking Nibbler. Why the fuck did they write his name with two B's? It's so... You rat! Insert Oblivion quote. I just want to kill that. Who the fuck is Bai Lee? Who is that? Oh, yeah, this guy. The guy who was exaggerating with his fucking flame attacks, or whatever the fuck that is. It's kind of like a bloodstorm. I don't particularly agree with Bailey. I think he's a bit too aggressive. So that's how you summon him. I think you have to kill an entire swarm of rats, and that's how you get to summon that fucker. Are you telling me when I kill an entire swarm of flies, is there a chance that I summon a secret boss, since I've never done that, apparently? Nah, thanks. Kinda don't want to use XP points on that. That's essentially useless. Come on, where are the rats at? There's one. Only one? Oh! Oh, a swarm of rats again. Why the fuck do you have to come now? Why does everything always have to come at the worst of times? Is there like some, I don't know, some eternal life clock which kind of decides when the worst of time is? I mean, right now I kind of do have a clock over my head. Okay, come on guys, curse is over. We got enough curses. Curse is over. No more light show. Just to come back here. Is that the shtick? That is the shtick. Okay. Yeah, rats. Rats. Enough rats to kill. Where is Nibbler? Where are you? Come back, Nibbler. My Nibbler. Rats. Okay, where the fuck is he? That shithead of a rat better come back. Hmm? Oh my god, I can like summon that guy in every fucking level now. Both abilities are good. I'll take that. Where's that fucking rat, man? And I don't mean the one from GTA. That one doesn't even exist. Or does it? Come on, Nibbler. I'm disappointed in you, Nibbler. Oh no, the sword boss is coming. I wonder if that's the Ebony King. Probably not. Since when was a sword ever a king? Where's that fucking rat? Oh my god, man. Where the fuck are the rats at? Is that rat ever gonna show up again? I feel like he just abandoned me now. What's happening now? Velia. That's unfair, I couldn't take my goons with me. Oh, now they are here. Cool. Oops. Oops. I'm gonna heal. I'll take... Can I? Should I? I will. That rat will never come back. I think he's permanently gone. I don't even know what the fuck I have to do, guys. I'm like so locked in right now. I think these fucking spinning spears already make the Pyromancer one of the most OP-ass characters. Where's the bloody rat? Ronnie Ratke. No sign of the rat, I swear to God. There you are, you piece of shit. Please fucking die. No, 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 no. Please, please, please. Give me some cheese. Yes! Got him. Got him! Whatever the hell. What the fuck? I can't move. Wait, are these ghosts mine? No, they're not, right? They're enemies. Yeah, they're enemies. Kill them. Where's this so-called guy I gotta kill? I'm gonna go down. Check what's down there. Check the cellar. Oh, not that shit. Even more of that shit. Goodbye, guys.